Back, everybody. Let's play 35 plus years of Advanced Squad Leader. It is a Monday. Hello, Rob. How are you?
I am well, Olivier. How are you?
I'm doing all right. My Saturday game was better this time around than last
Well, it
week.
couldn't have gotten worse than last week after what you showed me.
Yeah, I didn't lose. I didn't lose 50 CVP for no gain or no losses on the enemy side. So I'm no matter what. I'm flying high here. Um, today may be a short short day.
Yeah. Oh my
Uh,
God.
it's just if anything, the worst part is that it's two critical hit things back to back. So it's not like I can't not notice the problems with the development of this. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna be a little. I don't think I can be. I don't think I can occupy your sniper's location. So I'm gonna just buddy up to him. Um, excuse me. So today's scenarios, plural, because I doubt we will not finish this in like 40 minutes. Um, first scenario of the day is SGE-03, aka clearing a flank. It is still on the stone map, although we are, sorry, stone map, con map. Clearly, I'm getting my critical hit products mixed here. And we're on a very small section of it. We've outlined it just to give people an idea as to what's going on here. It is still Belgians versus Germans, so that hasn't changed. And there's a couple of SSRs here to discuss before we get into the super quick action here. So first and foremost, EC is moderate with a mild breeze from the south at start. I doubt this is going to make any difference because neither of us have smoke outside of infantry smoke, and if we have gusts, then that'll do everything that matters anyways. Unless I guess maybe I want to try and smoke exponent my own hexes so that I get stuff during the movement phase. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. So not gonna bother, or at least I will not bother. That being said, we are on a 4-turn scenario. SSR2 of this scenario is that all Belgian personnel are fanatic, so all my guys have a +1 morale. They don't cower, and there's always one I forget. They don't take patsy checks or something like that. Um, Probably not going to be too much of a determining factor, but we'll see. Belgian units may freely deploy or be deployed at setup. So, as an example, I have two 248 half squads because I split up a full squad. I only have 3 squads to work with, so you can probably figure out why deploying is at least somewhat beneficial. And the last SSR, sorry, the last SSR for this is that prisoners. There's one half squad of prisoners technically. That it exists under German control. They must be set up to adjacent to one or more German squad equivalents, and they can be guarded in the same or adjacent hex. So they're not normally, if they were in an adjacent hex, they wouldn't be guarded, but um, that's just how they want it to be. Belgian units may not fire through a hex containing only prisoners. So Rob seems to have opted to not do that, and I am glad for it.
I thought about, you know, it struck me as why do I want to hide?
So as to not be shot at, and then you get right up into the whole nitty gritty.
Right, but I can only deploy 2 hexes from M24, so
Yes,
I couldn't think of a clever use
but if you
instead of just.
so since you can guard them from an adjacent hex, you run the prisoners toward the enemy, and I can't shoot through them.
Oh, I didn't even think that they were a mobile shield because I
Yeah.
wasn't evil enough to dream that up.
You know what? I'm glad you are the way you are, Rob. Less for me to worry this game. Whew. Objectives for today's scenario is that the Germans win at game end if there are no good order Belgian units in play. So this is very much like the last pack that we played. No Belgian units. So even if an SMC exists and runs into a corner, if they manage to self rally at the end of the game, then that's still considered a unit and still considered a win for the Belgians. So I doubt we'll get there, but yeah. Only other thing to mention is that because we are on the con map and we are using the scenario pack, the rules for the map still apply. This is important, if only because there is a section with trenches, and these are on map trenches, so they don't take counter form. Although I could put counters if that makes everything a little bit easier to remember. Um, Trenches. Here we go. So I'm gonna put some counters up here. So essentially, they get the +2 TEM. It's a strong point, but outside of that, there should not be any special rules outside of that. So unless there's anything else you want to add, I think we can get this party started.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. So, top of German 1, wind change.
All right, no weather.
None of that, thank you. Rally phase. Want to deploy anybody? I hate to lose a pip of firepower so early, so we won't do that. We'll just go right to prep fire and take the obvious shot.
See what happens.
Since broken Belgians are all that matters, so
24
flat sound like a great way to start the scenario.
All right. 6 on 24. You're saying is 2, 3, and 5. All right, 6 on 24. It's definitely a check of some sort. 4 check. All right, watch this. Let me I'm just gonna stretch a little bit. Leader, brakes, brake, and brake. All right. I also need to do math. So 7-11, he's fine. 6-10, he's fine. The other guy, ELRs and brakes. So now think if you had the prisoners in front, that's even less that I could shoot back with, because I can't shoot through the. You can shoot through the prisoners as much as you want, but I cannot. I can't
yeah,
do the,
yeah. No, I wasn't. Like I said, I'm not.
not that evil.
And color me guilt. It's like it's a combination of not evil enough and too evil. Because I always kill the prisoners, so I generally don't know how they work.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's evil. But then I'm not evil enough to say, "Oh, look at that! I can just march a squad around to outflank you, so you can never rout and you can't shoot at them."
They really need to. They really need to have more of a
work
buff.
on my evil. I really do need to work on my evil.
Look, prisoners is it's easy to get, easy to hold on to. That's my thought process.
Okay. Well, I guess what you got a half squad just sitting here. All right, shoot him too. Take a 12 down one at him. Very imaginative game plan, Adaram.
Yes, hey, look, yeah, this is what Critical Hit designed.
Right, 5 on the 12 with raid on the medium.
5 on 12. It's definitely like a 2 check, something like that. 5 on 12, 2 check. Hey,
yeah, we made it to 2
I
check.
pinned. All right, I've survived.
All right, well, we'll hit him with a 5 -1 with the raid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
3
on the 5. He's rolling again.
2 morale check.
Another 2 check for him.
He's fine. Rude.
Ooh. All right.
You better watch out. You're getting 1/2 of a firepower shot back at you. That's offensive.
Telling you. Ought to be a law. All right. Movement phase. All right. This little guy. 1.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
3.
Okay.
4.
Sure.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next goofy guy. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why not?
Okay, sure.
Next guy will go assault move to there.
I'll take the one down one. No, I don't even need to do math.
Defensive fire.
Defensive. Well, I do have a machine gun. I might as well shoot against the big stack.
Oh
Uh,
no. Usually when he says stuff like that, he rolls snake eyes.
well, it is a down one shot. All right, nothing. If only.
Well,
If only. No rate either. Rate always fails me in these things. Now, if I'd gotten a really good shot, I would have probably targeted one of your your cruiser, the 127s, but no dice. So I will have F-28 also shoot. Uh, it is not a hit as far as I'm aware,
I think
because
you're a
the
7 to hit. There's no mods, right?
no, there shouldn't be any mods. Do I have rate? No, that's a two rate thing. So unfortunately, nothing for me. But I will have
Ooh,
a very lovely acquisition. And that
okay.
is that's it for defensive.
Advancing fire. I don't know that we have so much of that. I guess little machine gunner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he'll take a 1.5 flat.
Mm-hmm.
Sound right?
Oh,
There's no rate, right? But it could be a pin check. No, nothing.
no, not a 1.5.
No, nothing, nothing, nothing. All right, he's done. I guess we'll see if. Well, no, it's going to be a half five, a quarter firepower, so that's nothing. So okay, that's it for advancing fire.
Sounds good.
Prep
Routes. I mean, there's no reason to route. I'm not gonna give you another hex to have benefits shooting at. So no routes for me. Advance phase.
Okay, advance phase.
You know, you can run, but you can't hide.
No, that's a mistake. We want to go there and there, there, there. I will not hide behind prisoners.
I'm surprised you didn't leave them. There's not much I can do with them.
Okay, that's it for advances.
Sounds good. There's no CC. We go to my turn one. We'll take off pin here. Weather, no change. In the rally phase, I have at least one attempt. All right, there goes potential leader. What's his wound check? He's wounded. All right, they will all lose DM. Now, we'll go to prep fire unless you have anything in the rally phase. But I can't imagine you'd want to. I don't think this is the moment where deployment.
That makes a whole lot of sense. That's
Yeah.
right.
Just extra shots for or extra rolls for potential sniper that I
right.
desperately need. All right. Well, if there's nothing, we'll go to prep fire phase. In the prep fire phase, I will have E27 shoot at J24. It is a 1 flat. Nope. All right. Mortar is going to shoot at your stack with the 9-2. Same as before. No rate and no hit. I love my sport weapons. They are always good to me. I have two options here. I think I know which one I'm gonna try. Anyways, E28 is gonna shoot at J25. It is a 4 down 1.
Uh-oh.
4-on-4 is a 1 check, I believe.
Okay, leader.
Damn.
He's okay. And squad with a down 1. He's okay.
Oh, you know what? I already forgot all about cowering and stuff. I'm gonna take out a counter. It's just so I don't forget. There you go. Disruption. That's what I always forget. All right. So that guy shot. It is only a medium, so I do not have rate of fire. Yeah. I mean, 2 firepower against the 9-2. 4-on-2 is a 1 morale check.
Mm-hmm. You knew it was coming.
Yay!
You knew it was coming.
I did something.
You knew it was coming. It's preordained that the most unlikeliest
See,
crap against the best guys
the only
always
success.
works.
The only success I'm getting. It's the only one I'm getting
It
this
always
scenario.
works. Always works.
And then off to your defense because I got no movement. Everybody shot.
Well, suddenly I have a lot less defensive than I started with. Thanks, pal. All right.
Look,
So the
I've
medium, 1, 2, 3, 4,
I've only
5.
got 5
The
units left. You're
medium
good.
will shoot at your mortar with a 12 up 1.
Sure. All right. Well, you know,
Yeah. Okay.
just you just dead. No rolls needed for that one. This is why you can't complain too soon, Rob. Lose 50
No,
CVP,
it wasn't a complaint. It was an observation. You and I have this gift for trading absurd results.
Someday we'll have that one game where all we do is roll 6s.
Normal stuff will just happen. Maybe. All right. So I guess
we
the
can
machine
dream.
gun. We'll see if it can continue to be ridiculous and shoot a 5 up 1 at your machine.
Sure. No.
And we stop.
Oh, thank God.
Yes. Okay. This little guy, I'll take a 1
Up to
1 up 1.
2. I'm height advantage plus your CX.
Oh, CX. Yeah.
All right. Wouldn't have mattered.
Wouldn't matter. And I don't think he can even get a result.
Not since you liquidated the poor crew.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. We got to keep these guys DM.
No, you don't.
Sure do. The machine gunner will shoot a 3 up 2. Is that?
Wouldn't you rather shoot other units to break them, and then there's even less chance of?
Nah, I really don't want your
I
monster stack.
can potentially rally everybody in that hex if the leader survives.
We'll take the 3 up 2. Rate of fire. 9 out of 3 is going to be a miss.
It's there.
So we'll take another 3 up 2.
Taking the potential for cowering.
7 on the 3.
Still just a test check.
Yeah. Okay. Another's. No, why not? Okay, another 3 up 2. Pushing your luck here, pal. All right, no more rate, no more results, but mission accomplished. All right. These guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll shoot at. Who are they going to shoot at? Shoot at your half squad in the open. 14 flat.
Sure. 7-14, definitely a morale check of some sort.
Yeah, it's a 2 check.
I will pass it.
Gross.
I told you you should have shot him the machine gun at the little guy. You would have gotten him most likely.
That's right. That's right. Okay, we are dundo.
All right.
Dundo.
No advanced fire. routes. In the route phase, I'm... You know what? I will move one squad over. They will...
Okay.
They will happily go over. That way I can at least split my stuff. And then your routes.
I got some guys yonder. They'll go. So that is for route purposes. That orchard is just one giant wood, right?
Yeah.
And the special rules.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can go, but it doesn't cost 2 per hex. So
No, they just count. It's just
yeah, it just counts for rally purposes, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so 1, 2. Well, how far away do we want to go? Well, we don't want to get shot.
I can't shoot there.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're good.
See, like there's so much you can do. There's so many things you can do with those prisoners.
Super cheese. We love it. Super cheese.
All right, we'll go to advance. In the advance phase, I might as well. How do I want to divide this? I mean, they're gonna get shot at anyways. I'll have one. My guy in G28 is gonna go into the trench, because that's just a sensible thing to do. My other guy will join the broken leader and squad in the other. Giving them some protection, maybe they'll survive. There is no CC to worry about. We will go directly to turn 2 for the Germans.
Thank you for the germs. Okay. All right. So rally phase, wind change. Mouse, where are you? There you are. All right. I got some rallies to do. Leader. No love. And my guys can try to self-rally, so why not?
Arguable that they could, but...
Well, special rule, they all have self-rally, right? It's not my first MMC.
Oh, right. I was thinking of the...
Yeah. No, I apologize for the incorrect order of operations. But
well, it's not... So, I mean...
The Ubermen, Fallschirmjägers all have self-rally. So.
Yeah, it's not so much you did it in the wrong order, because it's more just you would normally self-rally a guy who couldn't self-rally for the purposes of like battlefield promotion type stuff. But if everybody can self-rally, then there's no order to follow. But I'm still dreading the fact that a guy did come back. I will try to self-rally the leader. I will not get it, which is unfortunate. And then I will try the squad that is with the 9-1. I will also not get it, which is pretty standard. And that is it for rally phase.
Okay, so what do we got? We got 2 half squads and...
Oh, I should probably... I'm gonna try and pick up the mortar. All right, didn't work.
Nice. I like the way you think.
Like, oh, maybe I can get something out of it. Nope. All right.
All right. So what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Once we take care of your machine gunner, you're in bad shape, brother.
I'm already in bad shape.
Yeah. I guess we'll take 12 up 1 here.
Sure. Eight on 12.
So 1 check.
1 check. The leader's... Hold on. Does he start as an 8-0? Yes. Alright. So the leader isn't the highest morale anymore. I'm going to roll the half squad since he wouldn't be affected by that. It was what, a 1 check?
1 check.
So he's not pinned because he's fanatic, which means his morale is increased by 1. Then the leader, he's... Yeah, they both fail. Leader will die this time, and the squad is reduced no matter what.
Okay. You wouldn't have pinned because you rolled a 7. He's 8 morale, right? Oh, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying. One
yeah,
check. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, but 9 morale. Yeah. I'm tracking on you now. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we didn't break the half squad. Still have the machine gun. All right, let's get rid of CX here. 248 without a mortar, right?
yeah. He didn't pick it up. He was not lucky enough.
Assault move.
Sure. If we're going to move in phase, you may assault move.
Okay. Next guy. H29. 1,
Okay.
2,
Sure.
3.
I will take the 4 down tube. 8 on 4 is a nothing.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll find them. It's 2 down 2, so it's a 3 on 2, which is probably just a 1 check.
1 check.
3 on 2. Yeah, 1 check.
Ah.
All right. Well, so it is. So it shall be.
Okay. Machine gunner guy. Assault move.
Okay.
Assault move.
Sure.
Assault move.
All right. That guy I'll shoot. F-27, 2 down 2 or 2 down 1. 6 on 2 is just pin test check, unfortunately.
Pin check coming in. Good.
He's fine.
This good guy with the machine gun. Let's just be careful with, like, where does the orchard end there? Assault move.
Sure.
That's everybody that can move, my friend.
All right. I'll take out residual. Let's see what I can survive here. Medium machine gun is going to shoot at the crew in E29. All right. Well, that'll probably just. I can't imagine I will succeed with all these beautiful rolls. That is it for defensive. Advanced firing phase.
Okay. So these guys are 5s, right?
3.5 plus 1, or rounded up plus 1. Yeah, 5.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll take the 14 up 2 at your machine gunner.
14. Where's
10 up 2 at your machine gunner.
Okay.
I say they're 5s and then I add 7 and 7.
Yeah, I was curious.
I am a class act. 11 sounds like a miss.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, just 1 off.
Machine gunner. So what did that little guy got?
See, I'm surprised you didn't shoot with everybody.
You know, I should have, but I didn't think of it until this moment in time. I'll take 1.5 up 2. Is that even a thing? Let's look. Nah, it's a waste of time. All right. And then that guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can take a 6.5. There is no 6.5. So a
Two.
6 up to here.
Sure. No.
Doesn't look like a hit. Does get everybody DM though. And all right, the half squads. We got
Cruise.
group. Sorry, 2 up 2 here. 1 up 2 here.
Sure.
1 up 2 here. Nothing. All right, everybody advance 5.
All right. Would you like some prisoners from E28?
Oh, we have prisoners.
Yep.
Oh, they can't route.
Yeah, there's nowhere for me to go.
Geez, do we want to give up a whole 1 firepower? I think we'll just have to declare no quarter and get rid of them.
Wow. Talk about
Because you're
being
just going to
evil.
eliminate me and then get them back, so we don't want that to happen.
I mean, making a lot of bold assumptions here from everything that's been going on. But that's it for me. I don't think you have any routes, so advances.
Nope, advance phase. Okay, advance phase. What do we want to do in the advance phase? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no reason to give you extra firepower. There, there. The prisoners in front of my skirmish one, because that would be douchey. Do we want to jump into close combat with? That would be interesting and stupid, right? We're not going to do that. Okay, that's it for advances.
Oh, none? Disappointed.
I know. I chickened out. It's just
You didn't want to go one to two versus my MMG and leader, or one,
yeah,
or 1 to 2 versus a half squad. All right. My turn 2 is gonna be quite simple. Blah blah blah. No win change. Self rally. Nope. As is per usual. And that's it for me.
I got a leader to rally. Yeah. Okay.
Yay. Prepare phase. I'm not gonna bother with the mortar this time. I don't think it matters. 2 firepower against your stack with the leader.
It's like the major found coffee in the woods. He's out. He's done.
Pin task check against your stack in J25.
Okay. Leader.
Oh.
And squad.
Yay!
Oh no!
1, 2, 3, 4. He pins G24.
Pins me. How dare you?
I know.
How will you not pin the actual stack? There you go.
I'd say sorry, but I definitely wouldn't mean it. 4 firepower against the guys in G29. I will cower.
Whoa!
Or no, wait, I don't cower. That's right, I'm fanatic. Haha.
Fanatics. So what do we got?
2 on 4, right? K2. You see, you should have gotten CC. That's the price you pay.
That would have been safe.
I did something. Yay. Now, if you roll a 1, I'll be sad.
Oh yeah,
yes,
I got a roll snipe.
Yes.
Oh
Then,
boy. Oh boy.
I
forgot to roll yesterday. Sorry.
I was really worried there.
Now.
I didn't want that to somehow magic its way onto my 9-1 leader.
Of course it would. That's right. Preordained.
I am going to take the risk and shoot the 8-1 stack as well with the MMG.
Okay.
I feel like I should take my ire out on the crew there, but 7 on 4 pin test check.
Okay. Leader. He's okay, squad. In job.
Wouldn't the leader be pinned?
Uh,
Equal? Oh no, wait, no. Sorry. I'm
yeah,
thinking
no,
of I'm
we're gonna.
thinking of morale check. All right, well that's it. No movement, defensive,
All right, defensive. What do we got? Because you pinned some guys.
and the leader cannot direct alone. So,
Right, right. So we lost our -1. Boo hoo hoo hoo. All
well,
right, first
-1 from that.
we'll take the 2 up 2 here because we got to encircle this guy. That's the name of the game. 2 up 2.
That's a good question. I don't think you can encircle.
I think I'll get him. I think I'll get 3 hex sides on that dude.
I
Or
think
will I?
I think you would need like D28 because I think these two are too close to count for
This
surrounding.
guy is on the other side of the spine, so he'll go through the E27 hex side. I think that'd be encircling fire.
Because my understanding is you'd need someone from D23, D24.
Whatever, we can look it up. But in any case, 2 up 2.
Sure.
Doink.
No.
Nothing. All right. Now what do we got? I gotta look at it because it makes a difference if I.
Oh yeah.
Find
No,
it
I
out,
totally get it.
or-
I'm looking it up as well.
Because what? It's opposite hex sides or 3 non.
It's
Whatever word they
it's
use, right?
directly opposites, or you have to have like the
3
two.
non whatever they call it.
It's like you have to make like a
Technical term.
Y form essentially.
Fired upon consecutively, same phase, by 2 or more non-aerial units, blah 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 blah, normal range, possible and certain.
There's
Must be
the
resolved consecutively, okay. La,
the
la, 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 la,
examples
la, la,
really
la,
do
la.
the work here.
All right. Encirclement occurs if the firer's line of sight enters the target location either through opposite hex spines, we're not going to have that, with exactly 3 target hex vertices between them in both directions, or through any 3 non-contiguous hex sides. So the only chance I got is the vertices, right? So if we trace line of sight from my light machine gun here to you, it is going to be through the E27 hex side, right? So that's going to be 1, 2, 3 vertices on that side, 1, 2, 3 vertices on that side. So this will be an encircling shot. Do you concur?
I need to reread this because I've had people argue that is not the case, and has cost me
Cost you
things in the
dearly?
past.
If you want to look at the example, we have nothing but time.
Because the issue with the, at least like the example, the photo example that they provide is not the same situation, because it shows the U2 is on the vertex, right, which makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, in our example, I am going to have situation C. Right? The machine gun is from here, or the squad is from the bottom, the one that shot. The LMG will come in on, well, you see, you gotta flip it, yeah. Yeah,
You know what?
it's
I really wish someone would come out with the thing. I mean, just roll it. At this point, I don't think I'm gonna win anyway, so I'm not really. I wish there was a counter though that would.
You don't wanna.
No. Just roll it. I don't.
Right.
I'm not that arsed on the
Line
subject.
of sight enters the target location with 3 target vertices between them in both clockwise and counterclockwise directions. And that is the situation. So number B, I mean, the example is far from clear, but the line of sight will enter the hex. So you're in E28, I'm in G24, right? So line of sight enters the hex, right? And we
Like the
have
thing the
one.
thing that bugs me the most about the examples is when you look at the examples they show, right? The C, and when you get that row of 4 of them and the second C, it bugs the hell out of me that it's at the vertex and not at the middle of the hex side, because
Exact. And
because
and so
if
if you
you
look at example B, right? What that doesn't say for example B is it line of sight through those hex sides or from those hexes? Because it implies that it's from the adjacent hex, but that's not true.
my understanding is hex sides, which is why
Right. And
which is
our
why
my
the
line of,
fourth
like
one.
we are in Sitch B right now when it comes to hex sides, right?
Right. It's just, which again like bugs me because they try like the way that the arrows are all pointed, which is why like not encircled, right? The second not
Yeah.
encircled is like, well, it's on the hex side, or the vertex. So why is it that a vertex doesn't count but a hex side does? And then you show, the fourth example, the second C example, and it's like, okay, but what's if if you have a guy shooting, like if you took out the bottom left arrow, it would still be an encirclement because you're still on opposite sides, right? Like the fact
Yeah.
that it's a little
Example
bit
C
off.
actually confuses me because yeah, C confuses me. I'm not gonna lie.
Like I said, just take the shot. It's fine. We're
Yeah.
it is the silliest
All
of
right.
things for a scenario where I am down.
Yeah, I know. With we're rule diving for a critical hit scenario.
I
Me and my
have
head's examining.
I have one squad and a half squad left.
Right.
That's it.
All right. I have a massive 1.5 up to encircle.
Sure. So no.
Misses, gets ready to fire. Try it again. Oh no, he's pinned. He does not get ready to fire. So he's done. And then the rest of the fun bunch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can all see that dude. So what do we got? We got in the medium fire pinned.
Anybody can shoot pinned.
Yeah.
It's just that it's still
So
halved
1,
and
2, 3, 4,
no
5.
rate.
So he's had. Yeah. So we've got 6, 13, 19 up one.
19 from where to where?
We are fire grouping up to from here, here, and here.
And why is it up one?
Up 2, right? The
Okay.
trench?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Why don't we throw in the last guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's halved.
Yeah,
We won't throw him.
I feel like you're making it more complicated by just worrying about it being halved or not. Bigger number, you kill those guys, it doesn't matter. it's
Don't you have? You still have guys here we have to kill.
I have, yeah, a
And
half squad. With one shot per
I'm,
turn, he's
I'm being
really
ridiculous.
he's taking
He's
out
being
your entire
ridiculous.
battle line for sure.
Yeah.
You could simply run at my guy if you were all berserk. You could just simply run at my guy until he breaks.
All right. Fine. 27 plus 2. See, I needed it.
No, you didn't. 11 on 27 is still at least a morale check.
It's a 1 check, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Mountains on the molehills here. See, break. There you go.
I'll shut up now. Oh, that wasn't a bad spot. What are you doing? right, that's all the fire.
Sounds good. No advancing routes. I do get to route because there's nothing else for nowhere else for them to go, and so they can route diagonally because that is not closer to the pin guy with the LMG, and he'd be the only guy to be concerned about in terms of direction.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for routes for me. Pretty sure you don't have any. Advanced phase, I am going to have the guy in F-27 is going to advance to E-27. And that is it for advances. Although, I'm going to make it work for it at least. No CC. Go to German, turn 3.
Change none of that. Rally my leader, maybe? Nope.
All right. The string of 10s for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said,
Somehow.
we are the theater of the absurd. That is our specialty. All right. All right. The medium machine gun.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Cool.
Two up.
I will try to self-rally my
Oh, I'm
leader.
sorry. Wait. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Doesn't
Don't
get
get a
it.
gun.
I will
I'm
then
trying to.
try to pick up a machine gun, which I will.
Yay.
And I will try to pick up the mortar, which I won't for a second time in a row.
That's lovely. Okay. Sorry. I called him a machine gunner prematurely. That's you got me.
So who shot? Because the roll still applies, but
Who was gonna shoot? Yeah.
well, he still did. It just didn't do anything.
Yeah. So he missed with his big 2-up 2 shot.
Yeah, dangerous.
Dangerous. So then he'll take the encircling shot. It'll now be a 3-up 2, which is a lot more scary.
8 on 2.
7 on the 3. Sounds like a pin check. It's one of those weird pin checks.
Yeah. Well, he's conditional, so yep, he's fine.
Okay. All right. And then everybody else will fire at your machine gunner.
The guy who was already shot at. See, I don't get why you didn't have E-29 shoot at the guy in F-28 and then the guy with the LMG shoot at him, and then you'd encircle him.
Oh yeah, I blew it, man. I blew it. Game over.
You're splitting your fire so much. Jeez.
I know. All right. So this guy. 24-up 1 at your machine gun. Let's get this.
Up 2. It's still up 2. Your leader doesn't apply.
He's a super leader.
If only he was that good.
It's a 1 check.
1 check coming up. He's fine.
Fine. All right. We might run out of turns.
It's only because you haven't moved for 2 turns.
Well, I had to get out and get your machine gun. All right. 8-up 2 here. He can't cower because we're not the fanatics.
That's right. So cowers.
So 6 on the 6 is 1 check.
6 on 6, 1 check. Yeah, he's broke.
All right. Defensive.
Defensive medium is going to take a shot at the guy down there. It is 8. It is a +1, so it's a normal morale check against him.
I believe it's a 7, sir, because
I am encircled. Oh, that's right, because of the. But it's not. Man, the fact that it affects machine guns is silly. But all right, well, it's.
I think it doesn't make a difference. It's just.
No, it makes a huge difference because it's not a normal morale check. It's a pin test check.
Oh wow, that does make it.
Because I'm encircled.
Not broken. Ah, I see. Okay. Ah, yeah, because you're encircled. Okay.
Yeah, if I wasn't encircled, then blah, blah, blah. Anyways, doesn't matter. That's it for defensive. Advanced, none. Routes. Technically, my guy in F-28 can low crawl the G-29. So I will take the opportunity to do so.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. Advances.
Advances, you say?
See, now if I self rally the guy in G29 and the crew dies in E29, I'll just run to
Right.
the car. I can run to the corner.
Right. All right. Well, I'll just do this.
Pretty sure that should be it. No CC. Belgian turn 3. Weather, no change. Self rally, I will not get. Self rally, I will get the leader. I will absolutely not get anybody else. DM stays on for that guy. Okay, DM probably should have stayed on this guy. On both of them. I would have gotten it anyways with the +4 on the leader at the very least, but because I'm still open ground in range, so
Right.
that's it for my rallies.
Uh, oh, this guy had the route.
No, he low crawled from F28.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was my guy. Duh, you killed my guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Never mind. Well, let's see if my leader's going to spend the rest of the game.
He's got one more. He's got 3 more rolls. He's fine. Got
He's
nothing to
back.
worry about. Yeah, got nothing to worry about. All right. Prep fire phase. I've only got one guy to shoot, so medium. I do not cower, thankfully. It is a
Ooh, baby.
5-on-7, which is a 2 morale check.
Ooh, baby.
All right. Well, I don't think this is going to be successful. I do have rate. Shoot a second time. 7-on-7 is a normal. Or no, wait. Sorry, it's a pintash check because
Spin.
+1.
Oh, encircled, yeah.
Yep. Uh, yep. That's it for prep. 9-1 is going to assault move into E28.
Okay. Pin guy will shoot.
Sure. So 1 up
So
2.
that's going to be a 1, down 2 on the leader, up 2 on the rest of the guys.
Are you shooting in the movement phase or defensive fire phase?
A shot in the movement phase. Right?
Yeah.
You
So
assault movement here.
yeah, you're not. You can't
Right.
affect anybody but the leader.
Oh, he's moving. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Just ignore me, Miss.
I'm very confused by this.
Pretend I'm not talking. It's it's Monday, man. 5-hour meeting is all every Monday.
Defensive fire phase.
Yeah. Let's fire that guy. Oink. All right. What else do we got? That was a mistake. That's a bad move. So let's see. I guess where are all your living guys? I don't even know anymore.
So they're all next to your final
all
fire
next
tin
to
guy.
that.
Everybody else is
Okay.
broken.
All right, everybody else is broken, but they could rally. That's the problem.
I mean, not really.
We'll take a 26 up 1 with these guys.
Still up 2.
And here.
It's
Yeah. I just keep saying the same thing no matter how many times you correct me. Just
I'm
pretend I'm not here.
I keep hoping that someone watching is gonna back me up on this. I'm not.
I know. Somebody in the has to be a chat comment like, "Who is this moron and why are you playing him?"
I'm slowly going insane. That's all it is. I've been playing too much critical hit.
Up 2. 8 on the 26.
8-on-26.
Looks like a 3 check.
3 check. All right. Easy, no problem. He passes. I don't think he becomes encircled. I'd be surprised if he did.
I have no idea. That's an
And
interesting.
then the other guy breaks. Because I'm pretty sure encircled. You know, I'm not. Let me read this. Oh, should other units enter, they are immediately encircled. That seems stupid. I'm just gonna put that out there.
It doesn't seem nice. So your
Yeah,
leader's encircled.
yeah. It just seems kind of
That's
stupid to be penalized for something that you are not part of. So you spent. Uh, Presumably that's everybody that's shot. They're also marked prep, which is interesting.
Yeah, those are the guys that shot.
The prep fire guys, okay,
Yep.
interesting.
All right.
My turn, but I'm being prep fired.
Oh,
It's
I'm telling you, I'm just not awake right now. I can't think of another reason why this keeps happening. Can't can't do it. Can't think of it.
it's all good. It doesn't matter.
How's that? That is that better?
Sure.
We'll take 3 up 2 with that guy. Cowers to 1,
Yeah,
and
no,
that's
it's
a
because up two.
miss.
Yeah,
Yeah. But does DM his little butt. And this guy will take an 8 up 2 on these guys.
sure.
Probably should have shot him. 7 on the 8.
Only
Eight
good
on the
rolls. 'Is 7 on 8, that is? One roll check. Alright, well, game over. There's nothing. There's no way. There's no way. What was my average? Garbage averages, yeah.
Not good, I'm sure of that.
No, I rolled once below 4. I never got anything for my. I never got anything for my rate of fire. That's what really. Yeah, below average.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, my leader never coming back. That's gross, but
Yeah,
27 shots, averaging under 7 is also pretty disgusting.
yeah, and like it's kind of it's if anything, the thing that sucks is that you want to deploy because like you want to have less shots against critical units, but then you give up that one super valuable range, which, as it turns out, helps at least a little bit.
Yeah, the being able to stay out of range, I thought was a big deal. Yeah,
And like,
it's when you're missing morale checks and turning them into pin checks by 1 pip, you know.
yeah, and the fact that I have to set up adjacent to F-27 means I can't even set up down from the hill. So
Right.
unless
I saw that. Yeah, you
unless I
couldn't set
want
it.
to like immediately abandon the hill, which is, at least it's something, but no. I mean, to be also quite frank, like the fact that you didn't do anything with the prisoner when you got such an overpowered mechanic is also also very much like I can't shoot you, you can shoot me. You set up the right way and you can have
Yeah, that just
like you
that
could just have
just like the no fun zone
just
completely. The no fun.
just have the 9-2 your three best squads, all the machine guns on
All the
them.
machine guns, the 9-2, right, and then just walk one. Yeah, I don't.
But you don't have
That's
to
right. I
walk.
could just walk.
You don't have to walk at all. I'm just saying
No,
like
just stay 5 hexes away from the trenches and shoot -2 attacks for
but
4 turns.
it doesn't even like the range doesn't even matter. The point is just that you have a death stack that anything they shoot obliterated, right?
Right, right,
That's what
right.
that's what you can do. That's like makes it super easy.
Yeah, yeah. It was. I mean, even without me taking advantage of the prisoner cheese that again they accidentally on purpose wrote a rule that makes no sense.
I don't
Um,
know. I don't know if it's accidentally, my friend.
Yeah, yeah. The fact that my deployment zone and your deployment zone are 5 hexes apart, and you have no cover and no concealment. No hindrances, no concealment, nowhere to hide.
Mm-hmm.
You know, uh,
But
I
I've got a
looked at it and I was
strong
like,
point.
okay, so we start the game with a 24 flat shot at whatever is in range.
But
It seems.
I've got trenches. I've got
Yeah,
three hexes of trenches. You don't understand, Rob.
It's- I'm not reading into it deeply enough. You're right. You're right.
I have the second one set up. So just resync. And while you do that,
Okay.
second scenario for the night. This one will probably be as over as quickly as the other one, unless I try to like slow roll it or something, which wouldn't be too fun. So again, it is the Storm Group Ice and Pack. It's scenario number 4, Snafu. Takes place on the same day as all the other ones, so we're still on 10 May technically. It's a little simpler. I actually forgot. I don't know if column, if I can do the thing I'm doing with column, but nonetheless, there's 2 special scenario rules to this. One is that EC is moderate, breeze from the south, very standard. We've seen that before, so nothing really to be concerned about. In fact, I'm just going to put this directly on the map because, honestly, I will be surprised if we need any more possible space here. Is there any moderate wind
Number
from
4, we
south?
got 5.5 turns this time.
Yeah. So Snafu is a 5.5 turn scenario. The all the Germans set up hip. They have to set up hip 3 hexes from T10. So it's a very limited, well, mostly limited setup area. The Belgians, on the other hand, come in on turn 1, and as per SSR2, must enter using column. This is E11.5 movement, using the shortest path in hexes to their exit VP hexes until disbanded. Disbanded being they get shot at and they are no longer bound by the rules of column. The objectives for today: Belgians win immediately upon accumulating 12 or more exit VP. They must exit between hexes V8 and V10, or if there are no good order German personnel units in play at game end. So if we quickly, or as quickly as I can anyways, go over to E11 and check out column. So E11.5, a column consists of 2 or more contiguous hexes that contain infantry cavalry wagon counters placed such that a continuous line of units 1 hex wide is formed. So I can't do any shenanigans of not being wide or not this or not that. So essentially, I might actually need to...
Yeah, you
Can I even
probably,
DM?
unless
I
you're
can't DM that.
moving through L13 in some interesting off-board way, that is not a column.
No, but it wouldn't matter because I have to. It's still 1 hex at a time. I'm coming in from off board, so it really doesn't. It won't come into play essentially. So we'll do this, and we'll hope for the best. Um, and set sides here: German, Belgian, and I go first. So essentially, this scenario, the Germans can wait as long as they want for them to do stuff, and I have to hope that I survive any shots that come my way, and that I'm not instantly vaporized from this map. There.
I like the way
Um,
you put.
well, because you can, when you're hip, right, and it's exit VP, and you set up right at the exit, you can wait until literally the until I'm in U10, right? Um, even technically the V hexes, because it's still a half hex that exists. As long as I have not exited the board, you can kill, like, essentially what I'm trying to say is you could have a setup where you have units here, 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 and maybe like these 2 spots, and as soon as I make my way to U10, then you just blast everybody in those hexes. um and yeah, they're just all dead essentially. Um,
Yeah, yeah, no, that would have been no fun though, so I didn't do
presumably. Um, Now, all units in a column must remain adjacent to the same units they are presently adjacent to, and each unit stack in a column, exception the lead unit stack, may enter only that hex just exited by the one ahead. So essentially, you're doing impulse movement. It's the best way to think about that. Another thing to consider is normal stacking applies in each such hex. So, as far as I'm aware, unless there's a further thing here, um, you disband once you see a known enemy unit. So, essentially, you don't have to worry about what you do for movement so long as you haven't been shot yet. But the important thing is that there is no, or does not seem to be any like forced convoy size, in the sense that a hex can have one unit, can have 2 units, 3 units, etc. You just can't, like, technically you
Yeah,
can't.
your convoy is defined by a minimum number of hexes, not by a minimum number of units, right? From your
It's not.
column.
It's not even minimum. Well, minimum in that it has to be more, 2 or more. But it
Two or
doesn't.
more. Yeah. Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter outside of that. So technically, I could move each group individually, but honestly, I'm just gonna do it this way because everybody will be able to get on turn one, and that just makes more sense to me. Because otherwise, I don't think I'm allowed to enter. Yeah, I don't. There's always a weird interpretation I find with OOB rules. Like if it says enter on turn one and you don't, do you lose those units for turn two? Some, like my reading of the rules would say that you can delay entry and you can come in on further turns. But if it says specifically on turn one, I always assume that you have to enter on turn one. Um, and I guess all I'm trying to say is I could add a 6th hex to this convoy and advance them, so I can get an extra bunch of guys that are safe. But I'm not gonna bother. So turn one weather, no change, a really good roll. I am. Did I set up the log file? I did. All right, cool. So weather, no effect, no prep fire, no rally, unless the hip units have anything they would like to do, maybe to reveal themselves, maybe.
Nah.
Damn. All right.
Nah.
Okay. Movement phase. In the movement phase, I am advancing or moving normally as a convoy for 1,
Okay.
2,
Yep.
3,
Yep.
4.
Can't do that
Why can I not do that?
because of the stupid rule that says you have to move in the shortest distance in hexes. It's not a normal column.
In hexes to the EVP. So I have to go through the grain?
You have to move in a straight, stupid line. I think there were like two places you could start where you could do a little finagle somewhere, but for the most part, you just have to follow the hex grain.
Wow. That makes it even dumber. All right. Well,
Sorry
so
to interrupt your,
so 3.
complicated plan there.
So I have to late CX, so I can go there, and that's all I can do.
Well, remember, you are a multi-hex stack, so if there's a leader there, every unit now has 7 movement points.
Oh, I thought it just counted individually. MP extended leave, combining capacity. Does it even movement? Column uses influence. Blood does what the movement. No, so you does what the movement factor rate of the slowest unit in that column.
Now keep reading. Don't stop. Don't stop yet.
No. I want to stop.
If you
Unit
remember, we
considered
had we
continuous.
had a column, we had a column once before.
Uh,
Does the move right? A column is and even a single leader's movement factor bonus since the column is treated as a multi-hex stack,
yeah,
and they
I
can
don't want.
double prime.
I don't need to. I will then not CX because that's not. There's no point then. 3. So I'm at 5.5, and that's it. I still stay there. I'm just not CX'd. Do I have to
Okay.
use CX? No, eh?
No, no, no. You don't have to double time.
No. Then I will be there.
Looks like a fun place to be.
Any shots?
No, sir.
Cool. No advance, no routes, advances. I will advance 1.
Okay.
And that is it for my turn.
Game change. I'm done. Defensive fire.
I can't
Oh, you're in column. Okay, so you
because
can't shoot.
column. All right. Okay, exciting. No changes to anything. No rally phase actions, no prep fire that I can do. Movement phase, 1.5.
1.5. Yes, sir.
3,
Yes, sir.
4.5.
Okay, they bounce.
So does the entire column bounce, or is it just the one guys?
I think the entire column bounces. They're a single hex stack. And
I
we
would.
will, of course, shoot.
Has there ever been? I don't know if the full. I'm very curious as
Am
to
I the
how
first idiot to wait for you to bounce? I mean, before I shot?
Well, I would love to know how that applies, right? Because if you would you bounce the entire group, which feels silly to me. Because like if you let's say you armored assault and you armored assault into a hex with an enemy unit, the tank doesn't move back too, does it?
Well, a tank can enter a hex with a known enemy unit. Infantry cannot, right? So
Right, but
can't use that now.
but I think because the two are still technically moving together, right? So does the tank get bumped? Because in this case, do you bump the first group and then the first group overstacks with the
All right,
second
with like
hex?
overstack. I wouldn't think you get penalized like that. Like your move
Ugh.
doesn't happen because I
I've
refuse a known enemy unit.
I've seen a lot of bullshit from ASL. Let me tell
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
it would not come as a surprise for them to say, well, you bumped, so you bump into the second hex, and
Right,
then
right. So
because
you
they're all
bump
moving
in and you
together.
train wreck in R12 and we get to shoot everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
I see what you're saying.
Because
No, no,
what's
I don't think I get the advantage of train wrecking you by revealing.
until I see a ruling from Kurt Schilling or whatever.
Balls with me.
I'd love to see though. I would if only someone didn't kill the one of the most important slash useful resources on the web, and killed the online rulebook, and that nobody used. But if that didn't go down, I would have Q&As that I could easily pull up. Instead, I'm not arsed to go through 4 other documents to try and figure this out. So, you may have your
Is that
14
my shot?
down 2 shot.
Well, that was non-assault movement, right? So you can reveal this stack and this stack.
I don't think I have to.
Why not? You moved. I see you.
I mean, technically I bumped into you. You didn't make me lose concealment.
In any case, whatever the shot is, it's a shot.
It
I'm
is
not even going
a
to try because I'm going to get it wrong again and you're going to humiliate me publicly.
I
I'm just
already
going to
said it
roll.
was a 14 down 2. It's non-assault movement. There's not open ground, and yeah, they're just both dead anyway. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. So,
Okay. A 0 on the 14 is a nice way to start
yep.
a goofy scenario.
Oh, snipers. Do I have a stand 3? Of course.
Of course.
Never. I only have opponents that dodge that.
Oh, yeah, snipers, right.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
guess
you need them, but
yeah, but it's pretty irrelevant. I agree.
how's
Yeah, I'm
your
just not going to say
skill
anything
at-
about shooting so that I don't get it wrong for like the 100 millionth time in a row.
Like as long as you're not on the receiving end of the shooting, that's what counts the
I
most.
don't
Is
put
what
all of it
what
in
I've
here, so it's
always
not
understood.
easement.
Well, thankfully you didn't have an LMG on that guy, so I don't have to worry about any. Are there any other
Yeah, that's what
activities?
I'm speculating on my speculations here, bro. Um, I guess we should just shoot everybody because now you're gonna be instantly your movement phase will end, but you will no longer be under hazardous movement. Actually, that was hazardous movement, so it was an extra -1. So,
Yeah,
enjoy.
you really needed it, I'm sure.
I'm really, really, really rubbing it in now. I know. Oh, I didn't mean to just do him. Why did that not work? Okay, there we go. Let's turn that on. All right, so they'll shoot at
At the times given by 11.531, after all, if any,
this
defensive
guy.
will be conducted that descended.
Yeah, once the impulse is over from my defensive fire, you are instantaneously no longer a column,
Yeah.
but your movement phase ends.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
else
wasn't not
literally,
concerned about that, I'll tell you that much.
yeah. So they will shoot a what do they got? A 4 -3 at that guy.
Uh -3.
-2 because you get height advantage.
So height advantage for +1, -1 for the
Hero guy.
non-assault, -1 for hero,
No, no,
-1.
you're hazardous movement in column.
Yeah, yeah, but
So you don't get non-assault and moving in the open. You just get hazardous movement -2. It's those are either or.
are they?
So yeah, you're
Oh, well.
not gonna pile extra crap on you, man. Now I'm the one who's being the voice of reason. What's going on? 4 on the 4 is a 1 check. Sound like one
on
check.
P13?
Yeah.
On the 4? I thought you said it was a -2.
Oh, it is a -2. Duh. See, I am still brain dead. Confirmed.
See, I'm just trying to work it on whatever your math you're
Still
telling
a
me.
1 check. So thank God I didn't screw that up.
2, 3, 4, so 5 on 4. 1 check anyways. Break, 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 break. All right, cool.
That was hilarious.
I only roll well. The only thing that sucks is that my log is going to be both scenarios, so I can't even look at it as its own thing. I have to wait until the
Oh
scenario
wow.
is. I have to wait till the log file is over.
Oh,
not that
well,
it
you know what?
not that it really matters.
Yeah. I'll take these guys. 1 hindrance, so 7 -2. 5 on the 7, probably a 1 check.
7 most
2
likely.
check. Woohoo!
2 check on the front guys. Break, pin, line, break.
Okay. That's it for my first fire, because you only used 1.5 movement points, so they can't shoot twice.
Is it? I thought it was if you use half a movement point or whatever. I thought it was that you get a minimum of 1, but is 1.5 not enough for 2 shots?
I don't think it's enough for 2 shots.
Oh well, I'll take it either way. So that's it for that. So column disbands, defensive.
Right. And we have no adjacent guys, so we have no shots.
I will say I am shocked by this lack of units. Advanced fire phase. I have 2 squads that could potentially do something here, so let's just toss this down. Those guys are useless, and those guys don't have anything. So I have 3 firepower. That's probably still an up 1. Yeah, I mean, I'll do a 3 up 1 on S12. Oh. Very cool. Routes. So P13 is going to low crawl to P14 because I got nowhere else I can go. I don't have any orchards. And then Q13, the units are going to attempt to low crawl to P13. I believe they still get interdicted.
Oh, right. The +1 height advantage, is that not sufficient to prevent interdiction?
Wrong. It's not that it is that not possible. It's that interdiction when going up a hill, and this is something I find I never really bring up to people because I find it usually I'm winning when these sorts of things come into play. If you are moving up a hill and you can see the hex side, and it would otherwise be clear, you do not get the benefit of going up until you've finished the move essentially.
So
So
it's kind of like a snapshot kind of vibe.
yeah,
Of?
yeah,
That's
exactly.
how I'm thinking of it. Okay. All right. So
So
these guys can interdict him, so he has to roll.
well, you don't do any rolls. It's all on morale checks.
No, I don't
So
roll anything. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm saying the interdictees.
yeah. Just gonna double check to make sure I'm not screwing that up, but I'm pretty sure. Uh,
Yeah, if that's the rule, I would have played it wrong. But we're used to that.
where the hell did they put that?
10.53.
I know I've seen it. I know I've seen it multiple times. It's just might even be in direction.
Overground hex. Right.
God, I only wish that the fucking rulebook would not instantly send me to the first page every time I try to search a thing. It sends me to the front of the document when I'm at like chapter 18 or whatever. The one thing I wish they would fix. You know what? I know exactly where it is. It's going to be in B10. And it's going to say elevation. So a hillside wall hedge is always a higher level, blah, blah, blah. However, a unit lower level from that wall, a unit crests, same elevation, yada, yada, yada. Oh, because I'm looking at wall advantage, of course. Hills, crest line.
Anything in interdiction.
Height advantage. Any unit, excuse me, any unit in a hex receiving direct fire from a lower elevation is entitled to a +1, provided that unit is not eligible to receive any other positive TEM or CEDRM other than those caused by LOS hindrance. A unit eligible for a +1 TEM for height advantage is not subject to interdiction FFMO by any attack in which a +1 TM applies. However, B10.4 says units crossing a crest line into higher terrain must pay an increased cost. We know this already. Right. Oh, that's just the movement. All right, so it's in the exception. So, exception, a moving unit being fired on by defensive first fire is not eligible for the height advantage TEM if in entering the target hex, it crosses a crest line through the same hex side that is intersected by the firer's LOS. So essentially, anytime, I guess maybe because it says defensive first fire, you get it. But anytime you're going up a hill, if you could see me, you'll, no matter what, never get the penalty for height advantage, as long as you have
Right, and
not
if you're
finished that
subject
move.
to FFMO, then you're subject to interdiction. Okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah. So
But
the
man, what a circuitous route to find that.
the one thing that is still not complete, like without taking at least some liberty, is it does say exception a moving unit being fired on defensive first fire. Now, does that apply in interdiction because it's not defensive? I don't care. I will just count it anyways. So they are both being interdicted. The half squad or squad does not make it and will be reduced as a result. I'm only low crawling, so they don't. I could keep moving, I guess, but I'm just low crawling. And there you go. I guess technically, if I was low crawling, it might not apply or whatever. So I will, but then I might overstack.
Oh,
Do I? That's two. No, I can technically go here. Cool. So I've got a big old stack in P14 now. And that is it for routes. Advances. I do get to maintain concealment because of the height advantage. Something to consider. Don't think it's really gonna matter. We're just gonna do this and this. We'll clone this, put it on them, and then these guys will just go to 014. Do I want to advance? I guess technically, just for shits and giggles, I'll throw a guy in Q12. No CC unless you somehow have a guy in Q12.
I have no guy in Q12. Too
All right.
bad.
No, nothing for me to worry about then. Your turn 2.
Two change. Hey,
Potential wind change?
Gust. Yeah,
No, Gus is 12.
snakes. Oh, okay. Then we have an actual wind change. So we had
Yeah.
what, mild from the south? Is that the same in this scenario?
Yeah. So just simple roll 1 die, and then we check on B20 something.
Burger.
That'll be 2 clockwise, I believe. Let me double check here. Where is?
And I have any idea what it does? I'm gonna look at the chart.
Direction 3, 1 counterclockwise. 1 counterclockwise. It is now blowing to the northwest. You're looking for B25.65 wind changes.
Got it. Okay.
I've forced weather on so many people that I know that table. I will die knowing that table almost back and forth.
I love it. Okay. Yeah. So.
Can't wait to play smoke. Ah, damn.
No, I could throw smoke bombs on you if I wanted to, and then like run away. I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean you could. I really don't. Well, I could actually see the purpose because popping smoke and running away, depending on what hexes you do or do not go into, you could maintain your hip, right? And just run to T10, T9 or whatever, regain concealment, and then.
Yep. Be annoying.
Yeah.
But it's more fun to shoot stuff.
Absolutely.
We do have the skulking roll, so you just shoot and then take the return fire on the chin. That's the way this works.
Like God intended.
What do we want to do? What do we want to do?
Well, first off, yeah, is there anything you were doing in the rally phase?
I got nothing, man.
All right, cool. I get to self rally. I guess technically, do you always have to route best leader first? Is that the rule?
That's a good question.
Well, I'm gonna assume it's best leader first, so I didn't get it either.
Yeah, I think leader with the highest morale, right? We didn't make it. All right. Well, that's interesting.
I hope not.
Guys. All right. So prep fire. What do we want to do? Hang up. Get rid of a guy. Or we want to not gang up. Try to get rid of 2 guys. business decisions. So we have what, a 14 down 1 on that guy? If you take 14 down 1,
Sure.
say that like you know nothing's gonna happen. That's
Like
making me nervous.
you've
I
already
know it.
you've
I know
already
it. I
rolled
just
2 snake eyes today on this game alone. I'm expecting all sorts of shenanigans.
oh boy, that was a baddie.
10 and 14 is a pen test check. He's fine.
Yeah, well,
Average has saved me.
yes, sir. So let's see. So this guy has prepulized. I guess this guy will shoot this guy with a 7 flat.
Sure. See?
You know,
He's casually throwing 3 snake eyes. This is KI. He's just dead.
that's pretty gross.
I wish I could roll like that. That'd be cool.
That was pretty gross. Pretty gross. If I roll another snake eyes, feel free to karate chop me in the neck.
I mean, if you get another snake eyes, I'll just quit. I won't have enough CVP.
We'll take a 4 flat.
Yeah.
That guy. How's that sound?
Not good. All right.
Don't do anything, but put that nice blue marker back on there, please. That's important. Okay, we're done. Shoot me.
All right. No movement phase. You sure?
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what we can do here. I will not combine them with the guy in Q13. P13 is going to shoot at your stack in T13, so it is a 4 down 1. 4 and 4 is a 1 check, I believe. Yeah.
Sounds about right. What we got? What we got there? Oh, we got a hero there. Hero.
That.
Good. Little happy doodle. Happy doodle. Good.
All right. Well, 5 4s in a row, or 5 5s in a row.
Pretty gross.
3 5s in a row. 4 5 7 against the guy in R11. It's +1, nothing. 8 flat because I'm shooting from higher elevation. 4 on 8. 2 morale check.
That's not a +1?
Wouldn't it not because of the height advantage? Like Q12.
Oh, so same. Your counter is over the crest line, and I am blind and can't.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. Shut me up. Yeah. What do we got there? Leader.
2 check.
Bada boom, bada boom.
All right.
It's okay, and the squad.
Pinned.
Pinned. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pinned.
That's it. Advanced fire phase, presumably none. Routes. I will.
0, sir.
I will take the opportunity to route. I'm going to have these guys will go there, and the rest will go here. I have to leave them on top, or else they'll get concealed. That's it for routes. Advances.
Advances, you say? Advances. What do you want to do? What would we like to do? What would we like to do? I guess let's go there. Oh, he's pinned, so he has to stay there. That's fine. But he'll go there instead. Oh, that's where he was. Yeah, whatever. He'll stay there. Okay, we're good.
Okay. No CC. We go to my turn 3. Take that off. Blah, blah, blah. Take it off. In weather, no change. Rally, I have 2 to attempt, so we'll do bottom one first. Nope. Top guy, also no. Awesome. This is probably enough for me to call it quits, but we'll see if I can get something here. 8 flat again against R11. 1 check. pin.
You're
Cool.
good. Squad,
All right,
not
I
good at
need
all.
that. I will take the break
He
and a half.
will casualty reduce and break.
And the leader's pinned. Okay.
Do the leader pin?
It was a 1 check, yeah, so he pins.
1 check. So he's pinned. Boink.
I will take the chance. 4 down 1 against S12 from P13. 3 on 4, 2 check.
2 check. Leader. Yeah.
Okay.
Squad.
Squad's fine.
Good.
Alright.
Leader breaks.
Flip flopping on who gets what.
Okay. So
Okay. Gonna go to movement phase. 457 in Q13 is going to assault move to R12.
assault move to R12.
Yeah.
Well, might as well shoot this shot.
14 flat.
14 flat. Another 5.
Not what I
Pretty
wanted
disgusting.
to see. 5 on 14, 3 check. Alright, just snake eyes. Alright, that didn't work. But he is first fired.
That's first fired, so.
From 014, 1 unit will normal move to 013 for 1.
013 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look. So that's down the spines. What's in this hex? Nothing bad. So the hero will shoot there.
You can try.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes. So it's 3 down.
3.5 flat.
Did you say non-assault or did you say assault?
I said non-assault.
So
A
it's
hero
non-assault.
a hero cannot apply its negative if he is shooting at extended range.
Oh, he can't direct the machine gun?
Well, he's
No,
not a
because
he's not a leader, right?
Yeah,
He's
not shooting the machine gun. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's yeah, whatever.
So 3.5 flat. All right.
Looks like a miss.
I will take it. Any other sneaky guys there?
Nope. Go ahead.
P12 for 2.
P12 for 2. You're fine.
And then Q12 for 3.5.
3.5. 3.5. So does the broken guy prevent him from subsequent first or final firing?
Yeah, because he's not the closest target.
It does, because he's still an armed enemy unit, right?
Yeah.
Nuance.
Target limitation shenanigans there.
Yeah, all good. It's all good.
Okay, well, what else could I want to do? It's kind of a go big or go home thing at the moment, so let's try to go big. All right, nothing else. Squad with LMG from 014 goes to P13 for 1.
So residual is a 1.
I'm in P13. There's no shots.
P13. Yep. Continue.
Q14 for 2.
Yep.
3 to R14.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. So we could shoot at him there. You're fine. Go ahead.
4 to S14.
1, 2. So how many more guys do you have here? A squad there. We have the 2 squads with they prepped, and that's all broken. So you have 1 more squad to move. It looks like maybe more. Right. Hero stack will final. So we have a hindrance now. So we have, what do we have? 1.5, 2.5.
It's down 1.
1.5 down 1.
5 on 2.5 normal. He's fine.
Okay.
Too many
The bonus
fives.
final, sir.
Too many fives in this. All right. I can't CX to get any serious advantage. Yeah. 014, my last guy here, or presumably last guy, is going to go to P13 as well for 1. If there are no
Okay. He
shots,
has a machine gun, so that's the last guy. Okay. 1, 2. Gotcha.
P11 for 3,
Yes, sir.
Q11 for 4.
211 for 4. Okay.
And that's it. Defensive.
All right. So I guess we're fine. Let you broken guy.
Rude.
Because why not? Rude, but you know.
It's
So a
6 on 7.
that sounds like a 1 check.
He is surprisingly fine.
Interesting. I think that's it, sir. Please proceed with your assault.
All right. Assault fire. Or advancing fire, I should say. Although I guess I do have. I do. Wow, I do have assault fire. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're gonna need to, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't really get to use assault fire last game,
That's right.
so you kind of don't remember about that. So S14 will shoot at the stack with the hero because I feel like that makes the most sense. They are
Sure.
shooting at 4. The LMG is adding up out of 1, so it's a 5 up 1. Nope, no way that's anything. And then the stack in Q11, Q12 will fire group because they have nothing better to do. They will shoot at R11. It is a, what is it, 4 to 8, back down to 4, 5. Squads are providing 5 each for 10. LMGs 2.
Remember, you're doubling.
That's right.
Ridiculous
So
moves.
11. So it's 11 firepower, or is it each? Pretty sure it's just.
So they're
Is
half
it
to 2, plus 1 to 3, so 6, but minus 1, so 5 each, and the machine gun. Yep, that sounds right.
Yeah, so 12 and then decreased by 1 for the grenade stuff. So 11 flat. 4 on 11 is
It's gonna be bad if
3 morale check.
3 check coming in. Leader explodes. Actually, it just breaks.
Yeah, I don't think your
Broken
ELR is probably
squad,
5 or
check.
something.
He breaks again, so he. Let's.
Progress.
Is he already a half squad? Yes, so he's gone, right?
Yeah, because he had a casualty morale check.
Yeah, he. Okay, so he's gone. We don't need that. We don't need that. Okay.
And then
done.
that's it for shots. Everybody else is already used up.
Okay.
Routes. My guy in R12 will low crawl to Q. I can't do that. Low crawls to Q13.
Sounds good.
If
Yep.
he was able to be shot at as interdiction, he would have surrendered.
Right. Yeah, he can't be. He cannot be interdicted. He's too good for that, man.
Thankfully.
Yeah. All right. So my leader. Let's see. What can he do?
Oh,
So
he might become a prisoner because if he goes to S12, he gets closer, and he can't go here.
So, but we are under no quarter. Did we no quarter? Was that last game?
That was the last game. I, unlike the Savage, will take a prisoner.
Okay.
I will. Well, why'd you delete him?
I deleted the DM.
Oh, well, both of them. I think it's because I was clicking on
multi-select. Sorry.
No worries, no worries.
I can't be trusted. You know how it works. I just cannot be trusted.
That's it. Well, this guy to route if he wants to route.
Oh, that guy. Leader there. Yeah. So he'll go.
I mean, you can voluntarily. Could you voluntarily break the squad? Probably not.
All right, so
I don't know how that works.
1.5. 3. 2.5. 3.5. That looks like a good place to go because those count as woods, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Maximum TEM. We'll take it.
Well, they count as woods for route, but they don't. They're not. TM never
But I mean,
changes.
at least it's hindrances if you try to shoot at them without
Hmm.
moving.
Advanced phase. You know what? We're just gonna we're just gonna go
I
all
like the
in.
way your mind works.
I'm going to drop down so I don't have to worry about some open shots. You have to get hindrance. That is it for my advances. There is sadly no CC. We go to German turn 3.
German turn 3. Okay, so wind change first. Nothing. German rally phase. I have a leader who is demoralized. It's sad.
He's having a bad
Will
day.
remain as such for
All
a
right.
while.
All right. I just need to not roll triple 12. That's all that matters. I just need to not roll triple 12. So I'll
You should have
try.
put that in the universe.
I won't get it. I will get the 014 guy. He will not rally the half squad, and then guy in the open will not have his thing. That's it for my rallies.
All right. Well, in the land of people who never skulk, you find us.
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna do?
Honorable players.
Honorable. That's right. So we got adjacent foes, scary monsters. So we're gonna try to be slick like. And this guy is gonna spray fire these two guys.
Ooh, okay. I mean,
Seven,
great idea because it's
7
7.
Yeah.
Is it individual roll for each hex? Yeah. Eh?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 2 rolls. All right, so the guy holding my prisoner.
8 on
Pincher, maybe?
7 sounds like a pin check. He's fine. Sniper.
Sniper.
Although, do you have to do the entire effect first? I think so.
Oh well.
But
Sure.
it doesn't matter now, but
Yeah, other hex.
nothing.
Missed.
All right.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Hoping for heroics. We got nothing.
I am.
All right, Mr. Hero Guy. Does he want to get out of the green? Or does he want to take a shot? How many firepower does he want? So if he shoots there,
Is a 4 flat.
and himself. So we have 4 flat there. If you wanted to go there and try and break up your fire group,
It's an up 1.
you would have to take a 4 up 1, correct?
Yeah.
We will take the 4 flat. Yeah. I'm having a great set of rolls here. All right. That's it. No movement.
No movement. All right. Defensive. I'm gonna try R11 to your guy in S12 as a 11 flat. 7 on 11. LMG has got rate. 1 check.
Uh-oh.
Pinned. Well, I'll shoot again with the LMG. Didn't get it. It was fine. And then for shits and giggles, I'm just gonna fire group everybody against U13. So the worst I get should be +3. Yeah. So it's a +3 shot on 8, 12, 16, 22, up 3.
22.
8 on 22 is 2 morale check.
2 check. Okay, hero.
Alright.
Give you a possible sniperizer.
As long as the crew, fine. That's all I care about. Okay.
Squad is +2.
3 goes to T14, targets the hex in U13.
Top to bottom, so we go hero squad.
Okay, well.
Is it a 1 or a 2 that you rolled, sir?
It's one. So
Okay,
he's
so
just
is he just
gone.
dead, or is that a wound check?
It's no matter what, I believe, because it's a sniper
I think
one,
on a
it's an auto
1,
kill.
he's just a deader, right?
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
I'm being saved by
Here, here.
some...
We have to give you the same opportunity to look at your hand.
Not many people actually do that, you know? I find it so strange that people don't just move them next to the turn counter. It's so much easier to track.
Yeah. Okay, so that was a good shot.
Thank you. That's it for defensive. Advance, which I guess unless you want to reveal anybody. I'm starting to
Yeah,
think
we're not really. Oh, yeah, we pinned, right? We would have dropped him right in close combat, but we can't. Okay, never mind.
Routes.
He's gonna get whacked. But you could roll a 12. It could happen.
I could advance 3 squads into him and still lose. That is
All
correct.
right, we can route, so let's do that. Over there. He's up there. Okay.
All right. Advances. Again, unless you want to reveal anybody. I
Yeah,
presume not.
we're not giving up our final line of shooting gallery.
The guys who are set up in hexes V8, V9, and V10, coincidentally. Right. So turn 4, Belgians, weather, no
Now, if
change.
there was a guy in V9, I would have had to reveal him.
Uh, do you if they're hip?
He would be in open ground within line of sight, non-concealment terrain.
I thought as long as you didn't move, it didn't matter.
I could probably be misremembering. That would be par for the course.
I could just be thinking of concealment.
Thinking of vehicles and guns, because those are the things that you'd want to reset up at. Yeah.
Well, so yeah, I forget if it's like they have to be in motion or something, or I don't know. You might be right on the guns and vehicles. I might also be confusing.
Terrain, I think you have to put them on board under a concealment counter if they're not in concealment terrain.
Right. I think
But
infantry
probably right. Probably has to do an action first, right? Like ABCD on the chart or whatever.
But I'm also thinking like I might also be thinking concealment, which might be the thing I'm confusing you with. Because I know if you're concealed, it doesn't matter if you're in open ground or not. You always stay concealed as long as you don't do anything. Take off pins. So weather was a 5, so no change. I will attempt my self rally. I will finally get my self rally. I will try to rally the stack. So I will get 1. That's great. Guy in 014. I will get my guy in 014. He will heat a battle.
Guys are coming back.
Gotta do math. Okay, so he was broken. He was not elite. He was inexperienced. So he gets a +2. He gets another +2 for being allied minor. So that 3 goes to a 7. So he battle hardens. He's a first line guy now. And then Q13. I do not get Q13. All right.
Nice kid. That's bad. How many guys? Oh, 5.
I do not know how I'm going to do this. Yeah. Your rally phase, my friend.
Yes, sir. So I got a leader who's not under me.
Dang.
He's okie dokie. And I got D in the squad.
Alright.
Not okie dokie.
Small victories here. Okay, so prep
I
fire.
should point out, since we're talking about rules, there can't be anybody in V9 because you can't do hip in non-concealment terrain. I knew there was something I was thinking of, but as usual, I half remembered the rule.
I thought it didn't matter because the thing says you the OOB says you're hip, or does it say hip in?
Well, it says they may set up hip, and then hip says in concealment terrain.
I guess I would have just assumed that it's saying set up hip means you get free hip.
Oh,
But
okay. Well,
I will.
maybe I should have a guy in B9. I guess I gave up that I don't.
Well, you could be double
I could.
bluffing,
That's
perhaps.
right. This could be a deep fake.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Uh, all right. Prep fire phase. I hate having
Yep.
these sorts of choices. I do have 2 turns left. Yeah, you know what? I think it's too risky for me to not go for it. So I'm gonna fire group R11, R12, S13. It is
Wow.
it's a 12,
It's
24,
a 32. Oh my
31.
God.
31 flat. 8 on 31 is a 3 check. I will take it.
You shrug.
Of
You
course.
shrug you off.
Of course. All right. Well, that actually
But
blows.
now you'll take like a 4 up 1 and break them. That's the way it works.
I wish. Okay. So movement phase. I got complicated stuff I need to do here. The newly reconstituted guy in O14 declares CX goes to O13 for 1.
Okay.
P12 for 2.
Okay.
P11 for 3.
Okay.
Q11 for 4.
11 for 4. Okay.
R10 for 5.
Mark 10. He's gonna get shot.
Wow.
It just seems like fun.
Despicable.
So, the trick will
3
be.
down 2.
So we have to declare a fire lane if we want, right?
Correct.
Do we want the fire lane or the residual? There are a lot of guys that can still move.
I mean, the residual is still the fire lane. Right? It's not a question of whether or not you're leaving a residual or not. It's just.
No, but I mean, if I just leave residual in R10.
Sure. It's not like those guys are shooting again. they're not a squad
No,
anyways.
yeah. I'm just thinking about what you can do with the other guys.
I've got plenty of things I can do with my other guys.
I know that's that's
Hopefully,
why this
anyways.
is
Hopefully.
difficult. All right, we will put down the fire there. We'll try to. Let's see what we do here. We don't because we cower.
Oh, right.
And
Hold on. Do those guys cower? Because they're little weirdo guys, right?
Yeah.
Cruise, flexibility, must set up possession of... You cheated last game.
Why did I cheat?
It says whenever a 127 is provided in the German OV, you must set them up with HMG, MMG, or LMG if also part. So the last time when you had the MMGs on the big squads, you just wouldn't
Oh,
have
is
been
that
able
in
to do
the
that.
campaign rules?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. It was, I
okay.
don't care. It's not that big a deal, but
Might not have read those.
well, it is critical hit at a certain point. I cannot imagine that would have decided anything.
Yeah. I think they cower, right? They just cower
Yeah,
and miss.
yeah, they'll
Yeah.
cower, and then the -2 doesn't do anything anyways. Yeah, so it was 1, 2, or CX, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's there for 5. Are there any other shots on the guy in R10?
Nope.
6 to S11.
6 to S11. Yeah, he's fine then.
Okay. So he cowered to 1, and then nothing to add. I'm trying not to count anything here because I don't want to. Stack in 015, the 80 and the 457 will. Does it matter? Probably not. They will go to P14 for 1.5.
Sounds like fun.
Q14 for 2.5.
Yep.
3.5 to R14.
Yep.
4.5 to S14.
Yep.
6 to T13.
That's fine.
U13 for 7.5.
Okay, we will final protective there.
Final protective. Okay, bold.
Bold, I know. Bold decision. So that's a
It's a 3 down 1.
3 down 1. 7 on a 3. Do we even get a pin check out of this guy?
Conditional, and but you're broken, so I will take the break. Both guys are fine.
Why we rolled a 7, right? Why are we broken? Did I roll 7 or an 8?
You roll 8.
I rolled 8.
Yeah,
He's gone.
You guys are 7s.
All right.
Okay, well. So I don't forget 7-0 is just going to go to 0-15 as an assault move.
That makes sense.
Don't think it's going to matter, but you never know.
All going to hell here. It's all just going to hell.
Sure. 457 declares CX goes to P11 for 1.
Cool.
Q11 for 2.
Cool.
R10 for 3.
R10 for 3. Yep.
S11 for 4.
S11 4. So that's a 4, 5, 7, you say?
That is correct.
In the open. 4, 5, 7 in the open. All right, we'll hit him with a 14 down 2.
Sure.
Out.
I'm getting very lucky here.
Becoming quite comical.
This is back to our old antics of you always getting
Right. The 12 goes to 8.
Normal morale check. He is fine. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. If the dice didn't help me last game, they sure are helping me now. You've got a sniper check, and I've got... he's elite. Yeah, he'll surrender. Alright, that's cool.
That's ridiculous.
So he immediately surrenders to your guy in... Can you refuse a surrender as part of Battle Hardened?
I have no idea. We'll have to look at it. Like I said, I just declared no quarter because I'm a chicken and I don't know how to do prisoners.
Prisoners are easy.
I have to roll sniper, right?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Surrender as part of... To 820. No. It's the other spot. It is in the A15s, I believe, for heat of battle. Alright, where do we got this? Surrender. A final heat of battle causes the effective unit to become broken if it is not already and disrupted, and to surrender immediately to any adjacent known good order armed enemy unit, infantry, cavalry, as if they shared the same location. If no such unit is adjacent, the unit is only disrupted instead. Exception, units subject to no quarter, Japanese, Gurkhas, partisans, fanatics. And commissars never surrender via the route method, blah, 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 blah.
No quarter can only be declared route phase or disrupted.
They are disrupted. They're automatically disrupted.
Oh, disrupted. Okay, so we can refuse, but then you just low crawl forever, right? Yeah, we'll refuse and get rid of them. The only thing that matters is CBP. Even on the off chance you get them back, can't have it because my guy's going to die.
Ow, that's gross.
I know. Rude. I know it's rude.
Oh no, it's for there to not be a thing like, oh, you guys just surrender in heat of battle and just instantly give up. It's just,
yeah,
of all the things. It would have been nice if they were elite or something, or like not punished by +2s. And anyways,
yeah.
All right. Well,
I mean, I did final fire everybody on double 5s this turn, so it
oh,
makes
for
up
sure.
for my 300 5s in a row in the last game.
Yeah, but it's me. See, it's me rolling against myself there. It's not you.
Right. I had nothing to do with that. That's right. I was the bystander. That's a move, right?
So annoying. Squadron P12 declares CX goes to Q13 for 1,
Okay.
into R13 for 2.
Yep. Sounds like fun.
3.5 to S13.
3.5. Full final protective.
Final protective, okay.
We
Is
got
7 down 1.
Down 1, 7 down 1. Eventually, one of these has to. I rolled another 10.
I don't. Now I don't understand math. I don't understand dice. You know what? So that I don't forget, I'm just gonna change my preferences right now to take off Dicebot. I'm taking Dicebot off. I want to see. I want to see if this dramatically increases our chances here. As long as it doesn't require me to. There you go. I've taken off. Taken it off. So I was there for 3.5. T12 for 5.
I don't think I have anybody that can
Yeah.
say anything about it.
It goes to T11 for 6.
Sure.
My plan was originally to have a guy go into U11 and I could, bork those guys. Instead, I gotta do it the hard way and stuff. The remaining of the guys in Q13 with the leader, so 1 to R13, 2 to S14, 3.5 to T13. The guy in U12, do you remember? Because we don't have residual down. Would he have? Do you know if he would have left any residual there?
No. I think everybody eventually rolled the 5s. There were a couple of 8s in there, which didn't cower, but I think. No, he rolled an 8, so there'd be 1 residual in U13, so you don't want to go there.
Yeah. So T12 for which, yeah. Then if that was the case, I would have taken the shorter route. Whatever.
Yeah, go. You can retcon it. We forgot to put that back.
Well, it just means he goes R13 for 1, 2.5. So he's at T12 for 4 right now.
Got it. Yep. T12 for 4.
T11 for 5.
Yep.
And instead of going, essentially making it to V12, I will go to U11 for 6.
U11 for 6.
I'm assuming bounce here. If he's
no,
not...
you're not going to bounce there.
Oh, then he's, what, V11? Where would your last guy be? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so they'll shoot at you, because now we see each other.
Sure.
So we got 14 down.
Are you adjacent if you're down 2 hexes or 2 levels?
We are still adjacent.
But on a height difference, you don't get bonuses, right? Because you can't throw. I remember this specifically because you can't throw grenades.
Yeah, good question.
If you're,
I guess because we're at level -1 right now.
Yeah, if you're 2 levels below, I don't think you get the
Okay.
point blank. I mean, roll it anyways. I'll see if I can.
Yeah, so it's a 7. So -1 for the hero. -1 for non-assault. +1 for height. So a 7 down 1.
Sounds right.
Something like that.
Was it 7 on 7?
Maybe a 1 check?
Yeah, it'll be a 1 check for sure. Leader's fine, squad's fine. Okay, well, even if I'm looking at these numbers, like it's insane. I don't think even if you doubled it, I still don't think that would have mattered.
Yeah. I haven't rolled under an 8
in like 2 turns. Well, I guess I don't have to, but I feel like I have to check this. I'll check it later, but I know that it's a silly rule, but
yeah,
I know it exists.
I'm pretty sure you're right, because if it was buildings, we're not adjacent, right? We know that. So
yeah, I know I've had times where I've been adjacent to a building with 2 levels, and even though you can shoot from like outside the building to the guy on the second level, you don't get the double because of the distance, which is like you never think about it because it's like, well, you're adjacent, you just do the quick math type stuff. Instead, there's extra layers. Anyways, that's all my movement. Defensive for whatever there can be.
Right. No, I think we are adjacent by 8.8, but I don't know if that still counts for doubling. But if a player could conceivably move a hypothetical infantry unit from that location into the adjacent location in question during the advance phase, ignoring an enemy present. So I could move there in the advance phase.
Right.
So we are adjacent, but that doesn't mean we're doubled, right? Because there's point blank fire. Where is that?
I don't think it's in
I'm
point
just
blank fire.
curious if it's different. Because a building you can't diagonally move, but you can climb the hill. Point blank fire. Point blank fire.
Yeah, I don't think it's in there. It's somewhere else.
PBF. A7.21.
I really wish there was like a better, an easier way. Unless it's in... It might be in levels. Why can't I remember?
So it's, well, either adjacent, capital adjacent, which we are, or adjacent and within one level. Interesting.
Where's that? Where's it say that?
So if you
Still,
look in 7.21, A7.21, sorry.
still point blank.
Yeah, point blank fire.
7.21.
Capital adjacent is if we
Yeah.
could move directly in the advance phase, whereas little adjacent has to be within one level.
Right.
So
It's interesting.
point blank, but still.
Interesting that it says or.
Yeah.
Because you would think that even if you could advance, like if you can advance, because it doesn't say whether or not you could advance and be CX'd or like as a minimum move. It's just if you could advance. It's like, well,
Right.
if I
right,
triple
yeah.
crest line, right? Like unless everybody is a baseball star, I can't imagine that's how that should apply. But either way, it was still your defensive if there was anything.
Yeah, I don't think that made any difference, right? If it was 7 or 14, I rolled something stupid like an 8.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been 7 on 14, which is still 2 check, and I would have passed those even without modifiers. I guess
Yeah,
technically
so
the
all good.
leader passing prevented my squad from pinning, but that's it.
Right, either way, I think we're good to go. So
Yeah. So if there's no
and
other,
you didn't spend 2 movement points there, so he's done.
yeah. So if there's nothing else, advancing. I mean,
Oh well, in defensive fire he can shoot.
so that's why I was asking you.
Yeah.
So
So
now it would
now it's
be
been flat.
yeah. Height advantage -1, so it's flat. Wait, how'd you get 14?
Oh
It's
wait,
a
how
half
am I
squad.
saying? Oh, it's a half squad.
Yeah, they would have only gotten
So it would have been 7 anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So we did it right. Because of my, my
All right.
inability to pay attention to what I'm clicking on. So now it's 4 flat.
Uh,
Does that sound right? You want to check my math again? I'm just gonna
so
roll dice, and it's not gonna matter anymore.
doubled halved, right? So that is 8 down to 4. And then flat. So pin test check? I think. Should be pin test check. Leader's pin,
right?
squad's fine. So let's do this. I don't think that's going to matter, but...
Yeah, I think we're about at the end of the rope here.
Any... Well, I guess now it's advanced fire phase if there's nothing else.
It is advanced fire phase.
There's really... I mean, I'll shoot this squad because there's no other reason not to. Five flat. Nothing. All right, that's it, I think. Could I have... That's interesting. I wonder if I could have seen that. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll just go to routes. No quarter is in effect for me. Not that it matters because I don't have any broken guys. But do I want to start killing Germans? That's the big question. Let me see. Units, prisoner, no quarter, in effect by the Axis. I guess the question is, is it just for Belgian units? Or do I get anything for... it's 12 exit VP, so I am benefited by prisoners. All right,
oh, the prisoner thing again? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, because it's by accumulating exit VP, which you get exit VP for prisoners, I believe.
Prisoners, yeah.
So I will start taking prisoners, which means, I guess really you would decide order, but it doesn't matter because all these guys are gone.
Yeah, they got nowhere to go.
So I will take this guy as a prisoner for sure. There's literally no reason for it. Who gets the other prisoners? So the guy here has no... I have no choice. It has to be... I'll give it to the squad, but I probably should give it to the leader instead. And then this guy is also a crew. And I will give it to this guy, because why not? I need to link these. There. Alright, that's the prisoners gained. Yeah, I guess I could have shot him. I don't think it really matters. Alright, so that's routes. Advances. So in the advance phase, how do I want to do this? Okay, so guy in S13 is going to go to T12. The guys in U13 will go to V12. T11 will go to U12. Squad or half squad in S11 goes to S10. Guy with the LMG and R11 goes to S11. And the guy with prisoners... Oh, you know what I should do? I'm doing this wrong. Okay, sorry. I am going to... I'm going to take the opportunity to split guys. So, the guy without the prisoners is going to go to U12. The other guy goes to S12. He's still CX'd. I could technically do that with them. Yeah, if I do... squad in U11 is going to split. The guys with the prisoners will go to T10. This guy in R12 is going to join S12. That makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. All right, that's it for advances. No CC, because I did not trust my chances against, even at 4-1 against a leader.
You don't want to see the odds rapidly reverse themselves.
I'm a little. You know, I've gotten a lot of luck in the last 2 turns. I'm worried it's gonna run out. Yeah. So that's turn 5 for the, or sorry, turn 4 for Germans.
Germ's turn 4. Wouldn't change. None of that. Rally stuff. Leader will try to grab a machine gun. Why not? Okay, he's armed himself. Doesn't feel too useless.
I will attempt the same in U12. I will get the LMG. I will also shift some units around. So S12 is going to receive the prisoners from the 458. My unit size number is 10. That is 8, I believe. So he's fine for guards. And I believe that's all my actions for rally phase. Or sorry,
Okay.
that's not true. I have guys I can attempt to
Oh,
rally.
you have broken guys still.
I will get 1 squad back.
Yeehaw. Bad for me.
In 2 turns of movement, I can maybe get them to the end.
Hey, you can get to the road, so I'm sure you can get off.
I can try. I can try.
All right. Assuming, you can take out my hero, my heroic hero.
I can try.
Yeah. All right. Now, we're certainly not going to move, so I guess we're just going to shoot. Who do we want to shoot?
What?
We got a half squad there. We got a squad and a leader there. We got a half squad and a good leader there. So I guess my leader with the machine gun, feeling very heroic about himself, will shoot at this guy.
So he's doubled halved with no modifier, no rate?
Yep. So he's got a 3 burger flat?
3 flat. It is a conditional. Leader is pinned. Squad is fine.
All right, so that's interesting. If he survives, he might have to jump into close combat with you. See a nice ambush, huh?
I would imagine,
good, right?
I would imagine. It doesn't count. It's not. Again, it only counts for route, so there's no ambush chance.
Oh, okay. Boo.
Yeah,
boo.
sorry.
Boo, boo, boo. That's okay. All right, these guys will, try to avoid the return fire by doing something. So they got, what do they got?
8
now?
flat.
8 flat here. Okay. Can we get a roll, boys? We cannot.
Normal.
Well, at least we don't care.
Leader's fine. Half squad breaks.
Okay, that's cool. Take it. Okay, we are done.
Right.
Defensive fire.
Any movement?
Nope.
All right. Well, defensive. I mean, I'll try the U12 V12. Half squad is shooting the LMG just because it's higher value. So it's 6 plus 8, so 14 up 1. All right. Well, we know I have turned off Dicebot. I think I'm on residual.
Remember to minus your 1s in there. Remember to minus your 1s on your doubling.
Oh, that's true. It's still on 11, so 6 on 11, 1 check instead of 2. Dang.
1 checker?
Didn't matter. I will take it.
Anyway. Another 10.
Yeah.
It just takes all the fun out of it. If it's all 10s, it's not a lot of fun. 8s and 10s, 8s and 10s. But last game it was all 5s and 2s. So I guess
on 24 firepower.
Yeah. So it was pretty gross.
I will take the S10 shot and T10. They should both be able to see, right? Because I would imagine T10 still gets to see. Or does that not work for a sunken?
I have no idea. I mean, is it like the line of sight has to be down the road, or is it just within the squiggles? It might just be within the squiggles for a sunken road. Might just be within the squiggle.
feel like that would be like that would only it'd only be through shitty quality control that critical hit would get me on that.
That's right. That's right. The sunken road. Sunken road. -1 depression. Unless it can trace a line of sight through other sunken road hexes clear of the dark brown contour line. So it has to be on the road.
Well, I guess I only get 2 up 1. Nothing. That's it. No other shots. That's pretty ridiculous, I gotta admit.
We have no advancing fire. Routes, I think we have another guy who's gonna die.
We'll claim another prisoner.
Yes, indeed.
Who do I want to claim it with? I guess I'll give it to... half squad's gonna get it. Why not? DM goes away. This we'll just put there, I guess. And then these guys are just going to route back 1, I guess. Nothing else I can really do with them. And that's...
Okay, took the leader with him.
Yeah, might as well. And then advances.
Okay. Advances, yes. That's where it gets interesting, doesn't it? Like I could suicide my hero and try to pick up the LMG just to cause you did, you know, make you shoot him. That's actually probably a good move.
So as a double depression, does he CX? Is it 4 to go up?
It's 4, yeah. But he has 6 movement points, right?
It does if you're advancing, as long as you're paying 4 or more, you auto CX.
Yeah, no, we don't want to CX, so forget that.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I remember hating that every time I see it. I just know I'm in for pain. I'm pretty sure it's as long as you pay 4.
Gotcha, okay. Well,
I could be confusing it with assault move. If you're paying 4, you can't assault move, but I'll double check. Advance. Where's advance? There we go. Advance. Blah, blah, blah.
Advance. Infantry movement.
Yeah, so any advance into any hex whose movement factor cost, excluding smoke, is 4 or more, or all of the units available non-double time, cannot be made if already CX. Otherwise, it may advance but become CX in the process. So as long as it's 4 or more.
4 or more, he's CX, right? Yeah, I recall that is a thing.
Dang. You know what? You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna move into U10, and I'll be like, well, the center dot's outside of the dark line, so therefore you can't see me adjacent.
Well, adjacent is always line of sight. Right?
Is there? It's not line of sight if it exits.
I'm gonna go and try and get the machine gun.
You're gonna CX and do that? All right.
Yep, I am.
Does CX hurt recovery?
I don't know.
I haven't needed. You can't. You wouldn't be able to do it in the advance anyways. I will count that for your next rally phase though. Because you can't move and grab. You can either move or grab.
Oh right. He wasn't in that, so that was just a dumb move anyway. But I did it. That's fine.
I mean, to be fair, you wanted to pick it up, and in the rally phase, you would have been able to try. So it's not like it's not like it was a bad idea.
Fine. All fine.
I know this pain. It's okay. No other.
Sunken road. We have to see if I think adjacent is a thing, right? Well, we'll find out in 2 seconds.
I'm just mucking about.
Sunken road.
Presumably, there's no other fire or advanced phase.
All right, so it says cannot see anything unless it can trace a line of sight through other sunken road hexes. Right.
I just feel like in a real life you'd have a thicker line, like an actual The one time the thicker wire actually matters. Either way, it's not the end of the world. I don't particularly care.
Right.
Oh, you would get a
Yeah,
+1 if
you can
CX.
see the
Wow.
6 adjacent hexes. Where does it say that?
Where does it say what? That you always get to see the 6 adjacent hexes? Because that's not true. Who's lying?
It must be, all right. So first we have to look up depression hex. See, I knew they were going to get us somehow. Depression.
You're far too invested in this, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's, we can end the game any time you like. We can end the game.
If
I
you
have.
want, do you want to call it? Or what do you
I mean,
mean?
I don't see how my 2 remaining half squads are going to prevent you from getting off the board.
Yeah, I think because if anything, prisoners is what's going to carry me over the line. Right? Because prisoners being double value on exit,
Yeah,
as long as I can, because I've got 2 turns of movement, and this guy's gonna get just everybody's gonna climb in, you know. So
yeah.
then your guy in V8 presumably has to.
There's a guy in B8. Just for the sake of argument, there is a guy in B8.
I will say I'm a little surprised by that. I would have assumed like T8 or something else. T8 crest status or
Well,
something. Can you be
my thinking,
actually?
what I thought about before the game, right? I was looking at your avenues of approach,
Hmm.
right? So you have basically 4 avenues of approach, and I was like, if you try this one or this one, trying this sneaky idea, with me at the end of the game, I wouldn't have line of sight. You just walk right off the board in column.
Yeah, but I mean, in column assumes like you're not gonna shoot at me or anything like that, right? And
Right,
there's,
right. But what I'm saying is that it's like, but it's not an either or, right? Like these guys can only see the 6 adjacent hexes.
unless can you be hip in crest status?
Say again.
Can you be hip and in crest status?
There is no crest status in a sunken road,
Really?
really.
That's dumb. I would
That
have just
sucks.
I would have just
That's what
tossed him in
that's what
R11 then.
breaks that's what breaks the idea is that like I have all these hexes available to me, but they can only see to here, and the only way that would be relevant is if you came down M13 from T8. Like all of these hexes would be invisible until you got adjacent to T8 or U8 or B8.
Right.
I just discounted. I was like, that means 75% of your avenues of approach, those guys are going to have to come out of the trench to do anything. Bad idea.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, all right, I'll just try and get lucky on the first turn, break some guys. I mean, I didn't plan on you running through -2 shots for 2 turns and nothing happening.
which is
You can't play
fair.
that.
Yeah. That was definitely if anything, I think the
Yeah, I think the way I set up this guy was wasted. He should have been somewhere else.
yeah, because it's 3 from
He
T10,
should have
right?
been here or here or here. Well,
I would
not
have
here. That's bad.
I think if I was playing defensive like this scenario, I think I would have just had, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, fifth, just have the entire grain be occupied, because no matter what, the if you if you're getting those minus shots immediately, like you need to have them impact on during the convoy or sorry column movement, right? Because that's when you're most vulnerable. And unless you're doing something cheesy like, you have 6.
But right, I'm with you, and that's precisely what my plan was. But remember the plateau effect, right? I'm only going to have line of sight basically to the first 3 hexes, which is what I did, right? I shot up your first 3 stats.
Sure. I
If
guess
I
like
if I and then if I pull back further than the grain, I didn't like that. I didn't like that you're going to be on top of me. I was only going to have 1 minus shot, and everybody else was going to have hindrances. I have no elevation. I have no cover.
see, Rob, it's because
Did
you're
the
not
best
as
I could.
you're not as aggressive as I am. So I just I appreciate that about you. I think it's the same thing with the last scenario where like you could have run up at least like a turn earlier.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah, probably.
because I definitely know like
Could have
and
got more shots. I mean, I could have got more shots, but let's say that I actually broke some guys and left some residual
Hmm.
on turn 4 or turn 3.
Hmm.
Then having another line
Oh
of
yeah,
defense
for
might
sure.
not seem like such a bad idea, right?
For sure, because if I try to Hail Mary, then you've got those guys ready to
That's what
goaltend,
they
right?
were there so that if things go well and you have to Hail Mary, you go through,
Yeah,
a bunch of residual.
yeah.
Right? I wanted to have one machine gun so that, you got a chance to get lucky and get some rate of fire or something.
Hmm.
But anyway, it's I mean, of all the goofy scenarios we've played, this was almost the least goofy, even with
Yeah,
the convoy that
I
had
was
to
gonna
move straight
say,
ahead.
I think it helped. I think dice rolls helped. You know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like ameliorate this one more than others. But it's still, if anything, I do find it very goofy that says shortest path. It's like columns should just be road. Like, why
Yeah,
would you?
that I had to reread that 3 times because at first I was anticipating you would move up the road
Hmm. And
like a normal person would move a convoy, right?
there's no benefit of having to do shortest route because you're telling me I have to go through V8. Like V8 is an exit hex as well, right? So why not make it so that um okay, so off the cuff, how to make this scenario better? Make it so that you can have like half the Belgian force comes in on turn 2 through L10 because they are marching through the sunken road to get through there, right?
Right. Give you the choice of the roads,
And
right?
make
Make your column move in a column on a road,
mhm.
right?
And
Right
you
there,
can
it's a better scenario, right?
and let the Germans set up like a guy in M9 N8 or whatever, or maybe like if you want to, because if you stack guys here, they're hip, and I choose not to delay and do a turn 2, well then those guys like you have to move them, right? So there's that
Yeah,
risk
it's more
reward.
interesting, exactly. Like a forward deployment, now you can get
Give it to the
quickly
you give it to the
outmaneuvered, right?
crews. You give it to the crews because they have to have the LMGs anyways, right?
Right, right.
So the crews, you have two
Sorry about that in
crews.
the last game, by the way. Oops.
Oh no, it's not. Whatever. Like we know the quality of the scenario, so I doubt that's gonna make that big a difference.
Yeah.
But in at least like in this example, like you could have your crews up here LMGs because they have to, but it also makes a good base of fire. You can shoot into the sunken lane, or you
Right,
have
because you have a little elevation. Exactly,
exactly,
exactly.
and you could do a fire lane up to N14 or whatever, maybe actually till N15, whatever 8 hexes is.
Whatever, how many? One, two,
Like
three, four, 5. Yeah, all the way to
you could
N15.
still
Yeah.
do something like that, so you still get to bisect. If they're opting to go that big length, you can't fire lane into M10 type idea because it's not a continuous hex depression, or at least I'm pretty sure you can't do it on that, right? Like there's options, which makes it far more interesting. Whereas this is like, well, if I understand column rules, you have to come in through the road, and then you realize as soon as you start, like, oh, okay, well, it's shortest path, so I have to go through straight line, and there's no interest there. Like, even if I go through L16 or whatever, or not L, is that L16? Yeah. Even if I go through
Yeah, it's
L16,
L13 to L16. Yeah.
it's still it's worse because of the increased movement. If I'm going through L13, sure, but by the time, like, there's no, if anything it is worse for me because of the
I thought L13 was the worst option for you because it would get one, two, three, four, 5 hexes worth of guys
mhm,
off the hill that I could shoot at when I disband your column. Like I would have had that option.
yeah. And so it's like, why bother taking L13? I guess maybe you can argue that like you get to a certain hex and you could probably count one lower than the other, so maybe you
Right.
could do some
I thought that
shenanigans,
was.
but
I didn't think you would go that way because exposing yourself to spraying fire from cover, like it's just to me it was obviously the worst approach.
well, so I mean, if again, like me understanding it as column and using column road rules, I would have just followed the road because I'd have to. So I would have been in that position anyways.
Right, right. If you had to follow the road, yeah.
Yeah.
If you had to
So
follow the road, then obviously where I set up was advantageous. Yeah.
yeah. So Anyways, I don't know how you feel about this pack. Like, do you want to try number 5? And
It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
don't lie, don't lie to me.
No, real. I mean, yes, we have played some goofball, unbalanced stinkers,
Hmm.
but we played. I have a very zen philosophy about this.
Well, we can
We're
do.
playing the game. It's fine. It's still, you do the best you can, and if it ends in 35 minutes because it's stupid, that's okay. We just queue up another one.
Right, right. Well, I'm like I'm trying to. I every time I see one of the lengthier scenarios, because there's only 3 left for people at home. There's number 5, number 6, number 7. It goes from 6.5 turns to 9.5 turns to something like 36. How many turns is it? I gotta. I have to actually look.
Okay, so
SGE
let's see what the victory conditions are for
17 and a
number
half.
five.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Yeah,
17 and
so
a
it's
half and
22 and
going, not really.
32. Let's look at the terrain first. So it's 22, 32, P to BB. Are we like in another billiard map? 22, 32, P to BB.
Yeah, so it's like this area.
22, 32, P
It's
to BB. So
mostly the
we're
same area we played two maps ago. Um,
right, right. So it's got basically zone C, zone B,
yeah, Germans win at game end
hill and
if
orchard.
there's 2 or fewer good order Belgian units in strong point B, and you don't lose more than 11 CVP. And then you get air support. You've got like the unit, at least the unit size is relatively the same. So I'm fine with playing this one, testing it out or whatever. But I'm looking at the larger ones, and I'm thinking I want to save myself from more abuse from critical hit, especially since scenario 7 is what I wanted from the get go. Of a large force of German units are coming from across the bridge, and there's interaction with the strong points and the bunkers at the river. Like, that's what I when I think of this campaign, or at least this pack, like that's what you should open with, is the big scenario that
Right.
shows off the entire map or whatever, instead of all these little forays into different areas.
So what's that, 6 or 7 are you looking at?
Well, six is the top left corner, but I know 7. I don't think I sent you the corrected version or whatever
Oh
of
yeah, I
7.
had you did send it. So that's with the gliders,
Yeah, it's the whole shebang. It's like,
motorcycles, the
yeah,
whole shebang.
it's like
Okay,
we've already.
and the whole map. Oh, okay. Oh, see, so but I mean, if you want to listen,
No, 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 no.
after we
Trust me.
discussed off the stream when we were discussing like what Critical had charged you for these modules,
uh,
I will happily give it a go,
after
considering the investment you made.
Stone, nah.
No,
um,
you're
uh,
cured.
I'm fine. Well, it's not that I'm cured. It's just I would rather put that on the back burner and be like, you know what, 4 years from now, when I'm not as tired of critical hit, well, I'll go back to it. Until
Go back.
then, yeah. Until then, I think we do 5. 5 looks fine, and then maybe we take a break from Stern Group Eisen, and we get to some French versus German, or Dutch versus German, or something else to kind of wet the palate again.
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. So for people in the stream, as always, thank you for watching. I don't want to forget this, so thank you, Jester Dev, for the follow. We should be continuing, myself and Rutan, we should be continuing our Stone campaign, Day 2, Part 2, on Saturday, unless anything happens, which hopefully not. And then, yeah, stay tuned for more Stone Group Ison next week. So until then, bye.